favorite fellow wrestlers. My name is John Cena166, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. I know it wouldn't be out anytime soon, because the debut was kind of effed up. But I think it's good now, because I did I failed to upload a, video with, well, it didn't really fail with the Ultimate Custom Nights, but it didn't really succeed. But there's another thing. There's character files. There are character files. They are allowing us to actually delete files. Like, Sayori's already gone. I don't know what happened to Sayori. She's not in the game anymore, though. So what if her file got deleted? I didn't do it. But if you remembered from last time, Natsuki was starting to get a little... Well... Yeah, black eyes, black text, and we wrote a poem. We don't really know what was in it, because the game kind of froze up, and I kept on click, you know. Well, let's go show Yuri. Let's show Yuri. Ooh, she's got that same look. Yuri stares at the poem. And when it passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Yeah, don't force yourself to say stuff you want to say, but don't force yourself. Get your words into your mind first. Like, don't say stuff you're gonna regret. Like, don't be mean. Don't say anything you're gonna regret. Just don't, because that's a bad idea. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. The reason I didn't put very many different voices in this game at first was because, like, when I first started the series, it's because, of that fuzz. But now I can do voices. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Or, yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did that just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Basically this. What anyone does when they're upset, like, when they think they've done something wrong, basically. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What am I doing? I'm like having my face up looking at the webcam, but then my eyes are like looking at the words. I don't know what I'm doing. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their writing style very deliberate. Okay, just in case debut is effed up again. Because, like, I tried to record another series, and it was effed up. Like, it wouldn't let me end the recording, it wouldn't let me start the recording, it wouldn't let me pause the recording. Yeah, it was effed up. But it looks like it's still going right now. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Still going. I do want to, like, get it like that, though. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think the most noticeable... Okay. Very deliberate. Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Unlike me, I am not an expert. Don't ask me for any advice for anything. Like, I can give some advice for YouTube, but not very much. Like, have good language. Be who you want to be. Like, basically, that's just it. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. As long as it's, like, good. Like, gaming, censor nudity. Cussing is fine. I'm just wanting to be family friendly. Cussing is fine. You could be like Markiplier, you could be like Jack, you could be like PewDiePie. You could be yourself. Basically, just be yourself. Don't let anyone put you down. Basically. Because there are people who are going to try to put you down, no matter what. Whether your content is good, whether your content is bad. There's always going to be that one person who's always going to want to put you down. They don't care. All they want to do is, like, they're just asking for attention, basically. Like, if they comment something mean, just ignore it, basically. Just because they're just wanting attention. Where's my freaking phone? Yes, if someone's being mean, they're just wanting attention, like, because they're commenting it. They could just keep it in their head and just dislike the video. Come on. Quit commenting mean things. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Of course it is! Mean comments are something someone could definitely be blamed for. Yuri, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. Don't judge my commenting! Don't judge my commentation! There are so many different skills and techniques that go into even a simple poem. Trying to have like a dark voice, a little bit of a dark voice, a little bit of a girl voice, but not so easy. Not just finding them and building them. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. What the heck? Where's the butte? The butte's gone! It's gone! I don't even know if I'm still recording. It's still recording, actually. It is still recording! Holy crap! It just disappeared for a little bit. Holy crap! It just disappeared out of nowhere. Just gone. Gone. Just gone. I don't even know if you guys can see it, because, like, right here it says screen recording mode. Usually I look at this to be sure about, like, where everything is, basically. Basically just to see if you guys can actually hear me and see me. Well, I can see that you guys can hear me, but I just want to make sure that you guys can see me, because I can't tell. Ah, crap. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, okay. Tendons of my hair. Must be this one. Okay. Yep, everything's still the same. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah. Exactly. Well, he said 2 times. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. That's what it said. Literally, that's what it said. I think. Also, I like the poem, yeah. Oh, God. No! Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Will. Really? Well, I totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Symbiote! The symbiote. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Okay, it's still recording, yeah. That's good, that's good. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Like me, I am left with nothing, basically, because you want Natsuki, and I want you, so I got nothing. You got nothing! That's a lot more solo than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, I'm gonna save it back into this slot, just in case if the recording is effed up again, and I have to re-record. Who should I show my poem to next? The only other person left, Monica, because Sayori's gone. Hi, Will! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever need any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Trying to find a good voice for Monica. I want that voice to be for Natsuki, more for Natsuki, though. But it sounds right for Monica. It sounds good for Monica. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Yeah, that's for Monica. Alright. Keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh God, where did that come from? Don't worry, Will. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, there's a barrier somewhere? Don't let the zombies get in. Zombos! Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like it, Will. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Take that as a compliment! Punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. No, that's for the boss. Because yes, I will be playing the boss. I have that game too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. My dog doesn't cling on me. Hey, hold on. Here he is. If you guys have any questions, ask in the comments. I will tell you anything about him. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition and interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Putting French into this. Thanks a lot, Team Salvato. Sorry. Just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. Sorry, I don't have good language. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Jesus! Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? This actually looks different. This looks different. This looks completely different. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Oh, hi. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Yeah, it kind of looks different from the first poem. See, like Natsuki's and Yuri's were like the same, but then Monika's kind of looks different. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. This is why I left what you have lost! Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, blah 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 blah. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That rhymed! Nah. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen at the same point, same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, or looking, or whatever it's called, or watching. Thank you guys for watching. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. That song was different. That was different. You can't tell me that wasn't different. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Just in case the recording got effed up. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange... Gingerly? What even is gingerly? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Oh God! There's a ghost in here! Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but he really didn't come out nice at all. Holy crap, I'm rapping now. It's a rapper! Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Will did too. Sam's sleeping. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particular inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Will liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... They're vomiting. You're just... Yuri stands up too. Maybe you're just jealous that Will appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs Why did you have to? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Will started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh, God! It's getting faster! I don't like this! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You're really acting as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch! Frick! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Seriously? Yuri, you cut? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Oh! Yeah, go on. Let Will hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Will! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Don't do anything like this, guys! No, don't ever start any fight. Don't ever get in any fights, please. It's bad enough seeing Natsuki and Yuri fight. And I'm the one reading on. Choose. I don't have any like Monica or Sayori or anything. I have to choose Natsuki or Yuri. Natsuki. Natsuki? Okay, what happens if I choose Yuri? Yuri. Natsuki again? Natsuki! Oh, why is it getting so close? Yuri. Monica! Hey, Will? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. How long have I been recording for? 28 minutes. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. I think 70 is good enough. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. It's so sad. She's got tears in her eyes. cries, I guess, because like, this is gonna get me to cry. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. She's basically like this, guys. She's not rocking the desk like. What is wrong with me? I wonder, did anything actually like change? Did anything change? No, nothing changed with the character file. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Oh! Or did. To Natsuki. Well, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so president overcomes vice president. Okay. Please, let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Will. Ow. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate you understanding. What did we discuss? We didn't discuss a single friggin' thing. Oh, I don't even need to use the mouse. Okay. Inferno? I like anime, so anime. Things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole body gets... It's gone! That text is gone! That text is like gone! It's gone! It doesn't exist anymore! It's gone out of existence! Please, pause this video right to where that was. And tell me what that said. Speaking of which, I need to see what I said. Oh! So my text didn't matter so much. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I'm sorry, I don't sound like a chick. I am sorry. I am not a chick. I am 100% male. I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Is there a gun app? Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, I had a few texts. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. That was me that said that! Oh! 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 That wasn't Yuri! Oh! I am dumb! Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Okay, how long have we... Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. That is all for this time. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do leave a like. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Can't see me? I'll be back.